This is the book. Welcome back. It's The Brave and the Bold 28. The tape is removed. It's semi-cleaned. And I pressed it. Does it look better? I think so. So this is going to be an all-in-one. I'm going to send it to CGC. Now I'm predicting. I know I said in the past I wasn't going to do a prediction video, but it's going to be a 0.5 CGC Universal. I went over it for color touch. There was color touch right there below the E and the R that I removed, and hopefully I didn't miss any. I went over it with my digital microscope, and I went over it with the blue light. So like I said, I'm thinking a 0.5. Anything above that would be a gift, in light of the fact that there is that little section of the interior page that is missing, that we have not put back in. It's going to be a 0.5. So I'm just hoping there is no indication of restoration, which I don't believe there will be. So let's see what I got. Before we do that, let's take a look at a little before and after. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed the before and after. Here we go. We have the CGC box. It came in the mail. And I have to say, CGC is on its game, because it took under 10 days to get this book back after sending it in with the high value tier. Now, I don't know what the Brave and the Bold, what the grade is going to be. All I do know is I have the book. So the main thing, or the main point that I'm trying to achieve, is to have a universal grade for this Brave and the Bold. You see where I predicted 0.5. It can't be more than a 0.5. But as you saw, if you followed the series, I did things that may be considered by some conservation, particularly in relation to cleaning the cover. And it was a very short upload. Here it is right here. This is the upload. Go check it out if you haven't watched it already. So I did perform an aqueous treatment to the cover of the Brave and the Bold. And by doing that, I had to at least flush out some of the impurities that were in the book. There was no doubt about it. In addition, the goal of using the flush out system that I use with spraying it with my sprayer and just plain old H2O water was to try to remove some of the Bestine, because I did use Bestine to clean the book as well. And when I say clean the book, to actually take off the tape. And I know we used various different methods to try to clean the tape. What we used, and I'm going to put this to the side to take the receipt off because we don't want to see that. And I'm scooping it down so I don't see what the grade is. So I used the freezer method, I used the mechanical method, I used a bunch of methods to try to get the tape off this Brave and the Bold. So The key thing is whether it's going to be conserved or universal, possibly restored, because there was color touch on this book. And I didn't show myself removing it, but I did remove it off camera. So I'll be very happy. 0.5 universal grade. Did I achieve it? Let's take a look. 1, 2, 3. Bam, bam, bam. And there you go. And I'm okay with it. It's a 0.5 universal. I achieved my goal. That's what I wanted to get. And that's what I was given. So it is a low grade. There's no doubt about that. It's a low grade book. I knew it was going to be a low grade when I purchased it. There's nothing that is shocking. But what is good about it is that I do have the book in a universal grade. And I understand it's the lowest grade you can get. But what we're going to do is we're going to work on another Brave and the Bold. It's right here. And this is definitely going to be a conserved Brave and the Bold. And I have to say, guys, I worked on this book off camera as well. So this is another Brave and the Bold that I'm working on. And it was, again, a really low grade book. And that is going to be a conserved grade because I have to do a lot of leaf casting with this book. And I'm okay with that. So I'll have 2 copies of The Brave and the Bold, number 28. 1 conserved, 1 universal, which is cool. Let's take a quick look at this and let's see how it looks in the case. I'll look at it closer later. But again, it looks pretty decent, encapsulated the first appearance of the Justice League. I am happy because as you saw before, this was a very low grade with tons of tape. And what we did with this book is a conservation light. We did a conservation light on this book. It does say slightly brittle pages. I knew that was going to happen. I actually maybe thought it was going to be brittle pages, but it looks like they encapsulated it well, CGC. It's in the holder. It's preserved. It won't get beat up, dinged up, and it's a wonderful book at any grade for someone to have in their collection. So let me know, guys. 0.5, happy to have it. I think I should be. And I really appreciate you guys sticking by, watching the upload and watching the series. And go check out all the other uploads in relation to this book. It was a nice small project. And what we're going to now really kick butt on is the X-Men #1. I'm going to work on, and we're going to finish up Mike Night Tiger's comic, Exciting Comics, which is almost done. I probably need about 3 or 4 uploads to finish that book. And then we're going to go full force on the X-Men #1 and get a nice conserved grade on that book, because there's no doubt that's going to happen. Maybe I'll send in the other Brave and the Bold with the X-Men or close to time with one another. We can hopefully get 2 conserved grades for the first team in DC and the first team in X-Men, which X-Men is not the first team because of Fantastic Four is before that. So scrap what I said. Okay, guys, take care and stay tuned.